Live in living color. Yes, I am ready. I'm here getting myself together a little bit. We're live. Now, don't this look better, viewers? Don't this lighting look better? I have no lighting. It's the natural light coming from my living room window into the. Now, doesn't this look nice? I love it. I love the natural lighting because you can see me better versus the little studio lights that I have, which I feel is not enough. But nevertheless, hello, sensational humans. Welcome to another installment of Your Mental Health Matters, Staying Mentally Aware, Season 2, Episode 17. As I was sitting at the table preparing for this episode, I said to myself, 17 episodes in one season already. Amazing. I just got to pat myself on my own back because I never knew that I was going to get this far with this. Like, to do this takes a lot, especially if you're a one-man show or one-woman show or one-person show. You doing everything on your own. It takes a lot. So you also have to be in a good mental headspace in order to do a show like this. Before I go on, I do want to apologize to all of my viewers out there. I do apologize for this being a Saturday episode. Friday, I ended up, a technical difficulty had came up. What is that? What's that under my, I don't know what that is. I'm going to look and see what that is. I don't know what I'm looking at. But a technical difficulty had came up, so I was not able to join you all yesterday. But here I am today. And the beauty of being on the YouTube and not on the Facebook anymore is once this episode is available, it's available. You all can see it at any given time. You all can research it at any given time. You can be live with me now, but the beauty of it is you are able to see this tomorrow and for days and months and years to come. So, yeah. Look at me being fidgety. Happy Saturday, by the way. Good lighting outside. Melanin is popping over here. My afro is getting big. You can tell that your hair is growing out when you start to feel it behind your ears. Usually I'm not used to hair behind my ears, but the red is being red, just like my shirt. I want to give kudos to my grandmother for the shirt. My grandmother had gave me this shirt 2 years ago, and what better time to wear a t-shirt like this but during Black History Month. Happy Black History Month, everybody. See, I'm doing all this rambling. I even got Happy Black History Month on my notes. Happy Black History Month, everybody. Yes, we are still 22 days in to the month of Black History. So what better way to celebrate my Black History than to wear the t-shirt that my grandmother gave me, which, by the way, fits very well. So thank you, Nana. I know you're going to eventually watch this episode later on down the road. I don't want to keep you. I don't want this episode to be too long, too lengthy. I want to, because it's Saturday, and you know how Saturdays are for people mentally, physically, spiritually. Like, people don't really want to do much on Saturday, but I do have a lot going on today. After this, I do have a conversation that I will tell you about later. If you want to log on to it, I can send you the information. It is today at 2 o'clock. But we're here on this episode of Your Mental Health Matters, Staying Mentally Aware. I don't want this to be too long. I don't want to hold you too long on a Saturday. It's different when it's a Friday evening, but a Saturday afternoon, you know. And then for my West Coast people, it's still Saturday a.m. It's not even noon for you all yet. Because it's 12 o'clock here, but it's 10 o'clock where you're at. So, yes, I don't want to hold your day up too long. So, hold on. Did I get that? Yes, I did. So, hey! Come on. People chiming in. Happy Saturday. I love it. Even though I moved the episode from Friday evening to Saturday early afternoon, you still chiming in. And I thank you for that. I love you all for that. And get into this lighting. I don't think I want to move away from the fact that this natural light is doing it for me. So right now, it's best to do the episode in the daytime because, I live. But episode 17, I am still your highly educated, beautifully melanated, and also animated host by the name of DeAndre Morris Jr. Yes, I do still look the same, only with red hair this time around. Same black person, same black network, same black channel. Amen. So before I move on, I want to remind everybody you may have stumbled upon this episode by browsing, because most people, believe it or not, are up early at the crack. And I'm going to get into that later on in the episode. But people be up at the crack of dawn on social media, including YouTube, looking at cake decorating videos or my randomly dropped gems that you may come across, because that's very popular on YouTube. People really love me for the randomly dropped gems that I drop. But you may have stumbled upon this or my randomly dropped gem just by the grace of God. But since you're here, like and subscribe to my channel. Find me, PHOCAL PHOCALPOINT numeral 2. Yes. PHOCALPOINT numeral 2. That spells focal point 2. Or just simply type in my name, DeAndre Morris Jr., and I should be able to pop up in your YouTube feed. Like and subscribe to the channel. You can get all of my randomly dropped gems. Come on, thank you. Yes, come on, comment section. Shout out, and I don't even like saying the term shout out. Kudos to the comment section. Everybody who chimes in the comment section, don't think that these bifocals over here can't see you. I really love you for chiming in. But PHOCALPOINT numeral 2 or DeAndre Morris Jr., I should pop up in your YouTube. Like and subscribe to the channel. I really do need you to get a dose of this happiness that I'm projecting out to you all. And is that who I think it is? Look, see, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm trying to stay under time. But, because I'm getting excited for people chiming in. It's Saturday, and people are literally chiming in to me on Saturday. It's easy for me to catch you after work on a Friday night. But it's very hard to catch people early afternoon on a Saturday. So I'm just thankful that I do have a viewership right now. But, yes. Like and subscribe. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that this episode. Like and subscribe to the channel. You can also reach out to me via email by remembering 7 easy letters. YMHMSMA. That stands for Your Mental Health Matters, Staying Mentally Aware, at gmail.com. That's easy to remember, right? YMHMSMA at gmail.com. Send me your positive affirmations. Send me your letters. Send me your things. Send me how you're feeling. Send me your mental capacity. One thing I do not accept, me and my red hair do not accept hate mail. I'm not accepting it. I'm not accepting negativity. Right now, we're dealing with a time where we have to be better together and we have to be more uplifting of one another. So hate mail is not accepted. If you do not get a response from hate mail, do know that I'm just tuning that out. Don't email me. Just because you have my email address on this public platform, that does not give you the right to email me whatever you want. Okay, as I look over my glasses like grandma on you. Do not send me hate mail. Depending on my mood with that hate mail, I may clap back, I may not. But I'm not accepting it. Right now, we need to lift each other up. So I need positive affirmations. I need those affirmations, which are free affirmations, by the way, that can keep me uplifted to keep on doing this. In my Black History Month t-shirt. I like this t-shirt, by the way. I love you, Nana. Thank you for my t-shirt. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but I love it as I'm admiring it right now. Speaking of letters from my viewers, I do want to get back to reading my letters because I do have a letter that I received on Valentine's Day that I said that on the last episode, which it was Valentine's Day, my last episode was the 14th. I did say I had a letter that I wanted to read, but I forgot to print it out to read it on air. So I finally got the letter. Because this is a mental health broadcast, I feel that it is necessary for me to read letters on air, anonymous. I'm reading them anonymously. I'm not going to broadcast who the letter is from unless the person watching, they're watching this episode and they may be like in the comment section, oh, that's from me. Then that's on you. You the one that let people know that it was from you. But me, I want to read this because of the mental state that we're all in right now. Everybody is kind of an emotional roller coaster. And I want to read this letter because it came from someone from the bottom of their heart. And the way I responded to the letter was from the bottom of my heart. So I do have a letter from my viewers. So I want to get back to the letter from my viewers segment, because I feel like it's necessary, being a mental health broadcast, that we talk about our mental health publicly and outwardly. I don't have to give your name. This is just going to say from anonymous viewer. A viewer who views me anonymously wanted to ask me an honest question, and I provided them an honest answer. So with that being said, I want to read the letter from my viewer. And I'm going to read it the way that the person has sent it to me. And it says, can I ask you something? What should I do when I feel like a person is becoming an anchor in my life because I feel like this person thinks my money is their money and I am the one in the cold walking and working, meaning getting out in the cold. It's cold as hell here, by the way. If you're watching from any tropical state or any city that's very nice right now, we're in sub-zero temperatures right now. Today is the nicest temperature at 23 degrees. It's the nicest temperature that we've had in the last 2-3 weeks. 23 degrees is the best for us when it's cold for the rest of the country. So yes, I feel for this person getting out in the cold, whether they're on the bus or Ubering, getting out there, going to work 5 days a week. Yes, I am cutting into the letter, but I got to give backstory. I got to give context. And it's worse when guilt tripping is used. I have no idea what to feel, but it's draining and it's pissing me off. So that was from one of my viewers. And like I said, being as though that this is a mental health podcast, we're going to talk about our mental health. We're going to talk about our feelings and our emotions outwardly, particularly on a financial aspect, because because of the economy, everybody's financial situation is different. So I'm going to add, right along with religion and politics, I'm going to add finances to that list too. That list of taboo topics that we shouldn't discuss outwardly, even though I do. But as a community, those 3 topics we don't discuss outwardly are religion, politics, and finances now. Because everybody's financial situation is different. One person might be making 6 figures and another person might be trying to scrape on by, So yeah, somebody guilt tripping you into your money and what you're making every 2 weeks is very unnecessary. It's very disappointing that we live in a time where you're being guilt tripped out of your money, out of your hard-earned money and what you're making. But how I responded, the first thing I said was, it doesn't matter if it's a friend, family, or a loved one. I just wanted to make sure that my window wasn't open. You should not let anybody on earth have that much power over you. Period. Whether financial, emotional, social, spiritual, nobody on earth should have that much power over you to where it's easy for you to be guilt tripped out of your money or out of your emotions or out of your mental capacity. Like I say, everything that we discuss on this show circles back to mental health. It does something to a person's mental psyche when a close loved one is guilt tripping them out of giving them your money that you're working hard for. It doesn't matter who it is. We don't have to give details as to who the person is. Frankly, it doesn't matter. Nobody on earth should have that much power over you and your finances and how you govern yourself and your mental capacity and how your emotions are projected. Nobody. So with that being said, it should have been an easy answer for you, but I'm just glad that you confided in me to be able to ask me that question. Never let anyone control the amen from the comment section. All right. I'm going to call my comment section something. By next episode, I have something cute to call my comment section. I don't want to call y'all the peanut gallery because that's not what you all are. But I'm going to have something cute for you all because I live. But it's just disappointing that, number one, I even received a letter like that. And number two, we're living in a time where we know the economy and the political climate is really affecting a lot of people's mental psyche, yet we're living amongst people who are guilt tripping us into doing what they want to do, and it's not right. It's disappointing. It really is. It's pathetic, if you want me to really be frank. My minion over my shoulder, he agrees too. So, thank you, viewer, for allowing me to go back to reading letters from my viewers. And I do have more letters that are coming in. Thank you. I got another amen. I do have more letters coming in, and as the weeks go by, I will be reading one letter at a time. Those who allow me to read their letters on air, but I feel like this one needed to be read on air, because it is an emotion. It does involve a financial aspect of mental health. And I felt like that needed to be discussed. Like, people are getting really pissed off by being guilt tripped out of their hard earnings. And continue to send your letters to me, ymhmsma@gmail.com, or any format that you find me on. If you follow me on any social media platform, whether it's Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger, connect with me. Connect with me any way you can. I appreciate the letters from my viewers. I appreciate that you all entrusted me to know about what's going on mentally and for us to discuss that. So thank you. I appreciate that. But moving forward on with the show, mental wellness check. You know, this is my favorite segment of the show. And I read the letter before the mental wellness check because that's number one, I was talking about my email address. So if we're going to say my email address, we might as well talk about a letter that I got emailed to me from one of my viewers, number one. And number two, that letter was a good segue into the mental wellness check. So, mental wellness check. Mental wellness check. What is I had a sheet that matched what I have on my screen, but what is the emoji that corresponds with how you're feeling since last episode, which was actually Valentine's Day, by the way? A heart for I am feeling really good. Are you feeling anxious? Are you having a really rough time? Do you need to reach out for support or do you not know how to feel? Put that in the comment section below. How are you feeling right now? I appreciate. Is that the shrug? Is that the shrug emoji? We just don't know how we should feel right now, do we? We just kind of in limbo. You know this is my favorite segment of the show, is the mental wellness segment, because not only do I want to check in with you, I want you all to check in with me as well. And I wrote on my notes, mentally I'm a little shaken but stable. And then it says discuss how my past week has been. That's what I put on my show notes. I'm a little shooken right now. I'm a little shaken by this current political climate, which we're going to get into in this episode later on. But like I say, I do want to keep this episode short and sweet because, I'm kind of booked for the day. But I didn't want the week to end without me giving an episode this week. So I'm a little shaken by this political climate. Meanwhile, I'm a little shaken that your president is allowed to sign these executive orders and shut up. Sign these executive orders and dismantle things that have been put in place 50, 60 years ago. The Latino community is in jeopardy. The LGBTQ community is in jeopardy. The Black community is in jeopardy. There are several communities of people that are in jeopardy because of these executive orders right now. And I'm a little shaken that I fall into two of the categories that I just listed. I'm Black and LGBTQ, and I'm affected double time. And I'm a little shaken by that. I'm a little disappointed in our current government right now. I'm a little shaken that a carton of eggs is $11 because of the bird flu. I'm a little shaken by that. I'm a little shaken that there isn't better control within the government right now. I just feel that if there was a stronger control over FDA right now, bird flu wouldn't be a thing right now. And then not only is it bird flu, didn't they say something? Was it swine flu? What virus was resurfacing? Not COVID. It was a virus that they said was resurfacing right now. And I am just kind of over it right now. I'm over the fact that grocery, not only just a carton of eggs, a dozen of eggs, but groceries, period, are on the rise. And I'm just really over it right now. I am. I've been afraid to go grocery shopping because I know that when I step foot into the grocery store, I'm going to be highly disappointed. It was a few weeks ago, post-election, that Kamala Harris was in the grocery store, and they had two pictures of her in two different aisles making the same exact facial expression. That is very me if I go grocery shopping in public. Because I'm like, groceries cost this much right now? There's nothing that she can do about it. She could have won. She could have been in the White House. She would have looked amazing in the White House, but here we are. Yes, I am talking openly and publicly about today's political climate because it's shaking my bones. Like I'm kind of on pins and needles as what to do next in my life. I do want to continue doing my show for this purpose, for the purpose that I'm doing it. But I don't know what I want to do professionally next. Being Black and gay, don't really know what a Black gay man can do right now. in the United States of America. Should I leave the country? Yes or no? Like I said, the second part of my show is titled Staying Mentally Aware. And in order for you to be mentally aware, I have to talk about these things to make you aware that groceries are going up, that today's political administration is very topsy-turvy right now. In a minute, we're all going to be starving because it's going to cost too much to cook. I want to go grocery shopping, but I am afraid that I'm going to spend $300 and only have 7 items in my cart. That's what we're going to right now. That is so pathetic. That is just disappointing to me. And I love to cook. Meanwhile, I ain't pick up all this weight for nothing. I be in the kitchen now. But I'm afraid to cook anything because groceries is high. This is all I'm going. This is water, by the way. This is not a jug of vodka. Even though I'm this close to making this all vodka, because I'm going to drink myself to an oblivion. But no, I promise you, this is water. I have to wet my whistle. Actually, that's tap water, and it tastes pretty good. You know, my home city is on the map for being the city with the cleanest tap water. And it is. It's some clean tap water in St. Louis, Missouri. But this tap water here is kind of neck and neck with them. No Kool-Aid today. None today. I'm down. My picture is out. I got to make another picture of it. I was so upset when I was preparing for the show. I'm like, I need some Kool-Aid. And you know what will go good with that Kool-Aid? Some strip club chicken wings. Now some chicken wings from the strip club at 2 in the morning with some Kool-Aid. Let me shut up. Let me get back on topic. But yes, I am a little shaken by this political climate right now. I really am. Yeah. Yes. That is who I think it is. All right, you better comment. Come on, comment. I love my comment section. You better comment. I think that's my Nana. But yeah, it's just really, it's disappointing right now. You know, I look down, as you notice, because this is episode 17, and you notice my characteristics. I look down when I try to hold back tears. I gotta look down just to regain my composure and then look back up at the camera. That's what I do, because I do the best I can to hold back tears on camera. And then once I press stop and upload the video, that's when I go shed tears in my pillow, because I'm like, this world, Lord, it's just, whew, I really don't know what to do next, honestly. That's just really where I'm at right now. I need to know what my next move is, and, you know. But we're here, we're existing, we're getting by the best way we can, and I love us for that. You know, during Black History Month, you know, I'm rooting for everybody Black. You know, I root for everybody Black every year, every day of the year, 365 days of the year, 366 on a leap year. I root for everybody Black, 12 months out of the year. So, but right now, particularly with this being Black History Month, I just want to tell my Black people, we are resilient and we've seen worse. We can get through this. This is going to be just 4 years of this. I don't really know what this is going to be in the next 4 years, but Black people, we got this. Americans, we got this. So let's move forward. Let's move forward, because I don't want to dwell too much on the mental wellness segment, but I do want you to post in the comment section how you feel, the emoji that corresponds to how you feel. And again, please reach out to me via email, ymhmsma@gmail.com, please. Yes. How can I make that bigger? Make that a little bigger. I love this computer. Kudos to my computer, by the way. All right. Yes, it is still Black History Month, everybody. Happy Black History Month. I did say that at the top of the show, but happy Black History Month. Everything that I've been doing this month, if you've noticed, has been black, black, blackity black. I am a black person. I'm a blackity black person. And because we are in Black History Month and we're talking blackity black, I have an announcement I need to make. I should have said it back in the wellness segment, my wellness check segment. But when we got into the Black History Month, and I looked at Alan Payne behind me, I was like, you know what? I should make this announcement because this is going to come true. I am going to be joining a fellow host. I am going to be tag teaming with someone very special and near and dear to my heart who lives here in the state of Minnesota, city of Minneapolis, on a podcast. This is my broadcast on YouTube, so this will never stop. However, I am going to be joining someone special on a podcast that will be broadcasted on every podcasting stream that you can find. Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, SoundCloud, you name it. Spotify, you name it. Because Spotify, they have podcasts too. We're going to be everywhere. And I'm happy for the title of the podcast. I don't want to give the title yet. I might give it next week, because next week is the last Friday of the month. So I might give the title next week, but I'm very excited to give you that news. Since we're supporting Black excellence, we're going to pat myself on the back because it is going to be a podcast with someone special, and we're going to be talking everything Black. That's all I'm going to say on that note. The platform is going to be black, black, blackity black. Everything Black relating to weather, sports, the political climate, groceries, financial literacy, RuPaul's Drag Race. We're going to be discussing everything blackity black, pop culture, everything. This is going to be the podcast that you need to tune into. So once that information is forthcoming, but once I get the link, once I get details, I'm going to make sure I let everybody know where to find me, because I need you all to be tuning in to this podcast. So I'm excited about that. Another Black excellence moment that I want to share with you all is I've made it to round 3 of the Dance Icon with Ciara competition. First, it was many hundreds of people who signed up who auditioned to be a Dance Icon with Ciara. Not only will the winner get the chance to be in Ciara's next music video and possibly go on a mini tour with her, but we'll win $20,000 cash. So I made it past the first round. I made it past the second round. I am now on round 3 because they have they've cut it down to, first it was the top 50, then the top 20, now the top 15. And I've made it to all 3 rounds. So I'm 3rd in my category. And I want you all to vote. If you all want to vote for me, I will post that information in the comment section on this episode. All you got to do is click the link to go to vote. So, Dance Icon with Ciara. Yes, music make you lose control. My goodies. Click Flash Ciara. That Ciara has got my attention, and I have gotten hers. And now I'm 3rd out of 15 to becoming the next Dance Icon with Ciara. We'll be flown out to Arizona to audition further for the job. I cannot wait. This is going to be my year, ladies and gentlemen, and those who don't classify, all of my men, my women, and my non-binary. I love you all. Thank you all for rocking with me, not just in this realm here of Your Mental Health Matters on from first Facebook, now on YouTube, and you all have really, really, really been rocking with me. But thank you all for just rocking with me, period. Everything that I've been doing, I love that you all love me. I love that for me. I love that I can sit down and realize that I do have the support necessary to move further in life and to become a success. Because my success is based on the success of everybody else. If I'm successful, you're successful, and vice versa. I really, really love you. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. And I'll send you the link to vote because it's still a voting process. And I cannot wait to move further in this competition. So, because it's Black History Month, we're celebrating Black excellence, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to pat myself on my own back for all the things that I've been working on behind closed doors. And it's always good to separate yourself from the crowd, from distractions in your ear. Once you do that, once you separate yourself from everything and anything around you, you can be the most successful person. Or maybe that's just my Scorpio talking. Because you know, Scorpios know how to separate themselves from the crowd just to get the job done. Sometimes we just have to do that. We have to detach ourselves from all the distractions around us, not in a bad way, but just for our growth, development, and elevation. We grow, you grow. We bloom, you bloom. When I could take the time to myself and get my self-care together and water my own flowers, I water you all in this capacity, what we're doing right now. So thank you all for just rocking with me and continuing to watch. Like I say, this is a Saturday episode, not a Friday, but I got a viewership right now. I got people literally tuning in. So, kudos. So because this is Black History Month, yes, I needed you all. This is my man right here. Did you all watch the Super Bowl? Did you all see the halftime show this year with Kendrick Lamar and this man behind me, Samuel L.? What did you think? What is your feedback for the halftime show? Put it in the comment section or email it to me. How about we make that a conversation? I think next weekend, not next weekend. Well, yeah, because Friday is considered the weekend. Next Friday, the next episode, episode 18, is going to dissect the Kendrick Lamar halftime show. I'm going to dissect that because this is Black History Month, and I need to dissect that black ass halftime show that we saw this year. It was very much needed, and I need to dissect every piece of that show down for you, starting with Sam Jackson. So yes, this is my favorite. I think I'm going to get this in a poster form and hang this on my wall in a poster format on my wall. It says, "Do you really know how to play the game?" I love this. Uncle Sam. Love it. So come on, comment section, email me. How did you feel about the halftime show this year? Kendrick Lamar did it for me. I don't know if he did it for you. So moving forward, because it's Black History Month, I want to make sure that I broadcast and I highlight little well-known Black history facts from people that we might not know or people that we may know and might need to get a deeper or a better connection with that person. So, yes. Last week, I did have a Black history fact just as well as this week, just as well as next week. And we might go on for the rest of the year having a little known Black history fact all the way through the year. So who knows? This is my program. This is my broadcast. This is my channel. I can do whatever. I might do a little known Black history fact all the way through December. You never know. But because it's Black History Month, it would behoove me if I did not have a Black history fact. And this week's Black history fact comes from Elijah McCoy. Yes, the real McCoy. that McCoy. Every time you hear the quote, the real McCoy, we're talking about this man here. A black man who is a very significant figure in Black history as an African American patented inventor. So, Elijah McCoy, born 1843, lived until 1929. Like I said, is a significant figure in Black history as an African American inventor. His invention, his well-known invention, his most famous invention was an automatic lubricating device for steam engines, which allowed engines to be lubricated while running, saving time and money. The engines we're talking about is the railroad. So yes, he was very instrumental in not the Underground Railroad like Harriet Tubman, but the railroad system that we still use today across the country. Very instrumental in how steam locomotive trains run on the track. Origin of quote-unquote the real McCoy. Due to the high quality of his inventions, people would significantly ask for the real McCoy when wanting a genuine product, leading to the phrase we use today. Yes, the real McCoy relates to authenticity, quality, genuineness from this black bearded man right here. We as black people are the most creative beings on the earth anyway, and a lot of us, yes, we're genuine. We are high quality. We are high standard. The real McCoy. That's where the term is coined from. His overcoming racism. Yes, of course, in that time. In the 1800s, what was it, 1843? Yeah, so he lived through the Civil War. So yes, racism. Overcoming racism. Despite being a skilled engineer, McCoy often faced discrimination in the workplace due to his race, forcing him to take lower-level jobs on railroads before developing his invention, which is what all black people have been doing all their lives anyway. We got to do entry-level positions before we move into the real McCoy standard. Canadian birth. This is something new to me that I have to make you all mentally aware about. Elijah McCoy was born in Colchester, Ontario, Canada, to parents who had escaped slavery in Kentucky. So his parents were Kentucky slaves, and he was born, and they escaped, which is why there's a large African American population in Canada, which is why I was considering moving to Canada, but that's another episode. Moved to Colchester, Ontario, Canada, and gave birth to Elijah McCoy. So technically, Elijah McCoy is Black Canadian. Yeah, right. Come on, Canada. Come on, Canada. So yes, that is your little known Black history fact. Yes, the Canadian birth thing had threw me for a loop, but this strong bearded black man is known as Elijah McCoy. Very well-known black inventor, person who coined the phrase the real McCoy. Happy Black History Month. So, moving forward, today's conversation was open discussion around today's administration. Now, I don't want to take too long on this. Like I said, I kind of want this episode to be short. I'm really disgusted with the current political climate right now. You see how I jumped into the topic right from the Black history, the little known Black history fact. I'm mad at this administration, y'all. And that's why I wanted to have open discussion around today's administration, because I just can't. I'm just over it. The video of election night of the lady who threw her yellow clipboard, her yellow legal pad in the air, and just was disgusted at the election results. That's how I'm feeling right now. I'm just really disgusted at this political climate right now. This political administration is really not, I'm really uneasy, and mentally I'm not well. Like I said, mentally I'm shaken because of this political administration. I'm black, I'm LGBTQ. I stand very firm in both of those elements of my life. And I don't know what to do next. I'm just really shaken by what to do next. I don't really know mentally if I'm going to get back to a stable place. I really don't. I can't even lie to you all and say that my mental health is in a very substantial place. I'm content, meanwhile, because I'm content enough to do this episode with my Black History Month shirt on. But I'm shook. I'm shaken. I'm disappointed. I'm disgusted. I'm just really not. Yes, very that. Very that. Jesus has been taking the wheel the entire time since election night in November of last year. I had to just tell God, I literally had to get on my hands and knees and pray as soon as the election results came in. I came in, I said, Father God, you're going to have to take the wheel on this, Lord, because this is just, it's disappointing. It really is. However, I am going to stay optimistic. As I said last week, I will not complain about my current situation right now. I really do love the fact that I still have my First Amendment right, my amendment of speech, my freedom of speech amendment, that I could really get on YouTube and connect with you all, connect with people around the globe on this level. We need to talk. I need more emails from more people around the globe. I know I have a small core support system, but I need you all around the globe that's watching in Barcelona and London and France and Russia, everywhere around. If you are in different parts of the country and you can see this, please send me an email and let me know that you're okay. Because not only is the U.S. government, the current political climate in the U.S. government is affecting just the U.S., but it's affecting the world. I heard about tariffs from Canada and Mexico that's going to be affected. You know, Trump taxes are going to be added to certain tariffs from other countries, and it's going to affect the way we do business moving forward. So I'm really shook. I really am. I really don't know how to feel. But in the meantime, in between time, I won't complain. I do want to receive emails, ymhmsma@gmail.com. I'm going to get on everyone's nerves with my email address. I want you all to email me. We need to talk. Let's talk about this political climate offline. You don't have to go in the comment section. Let's talk about it offline. Let's talk about it one-on-one and have some discussion. Because that's really all that I have to say about today's topic. I might have a part 2 of this because every week is something different. I do want to dissect Kendrick Lamar's halftime show next week, but I am going to include some political discussion and how it's affecting certain communities within the country and how it's affecting other countries around the world. So, yes, let's tune in. Let's have some discussion. Let's have some dialogue. You know, I love it. I love that we can connect like this. I love you all. I love my red hair and how it's growing behind my ears. I love the fact that I can jump from being disappointed and disgusted in the political climate today and being content and happy with connecting with you all. So, yeah. I love it. I love it. Self-care management. My problem is my sleep pattern. It is. It is. I have a problem with my sleep pattern. I'm up. I might go to sleep at 7 p.m. and wake up at 2 a.m. and be bug-eyed. Up early in the morning, bug-eyed. At 2 a.m., don't go back to sleep till 7 a.m. and may wake up at noon. That is a very unhealthy sleep pattern. I cannot have that sleep pattern. My sleep pattern has got to get better. So my solution, I even got it here in my show notes. I need to get back to a healthy sleep schedule, no matter how long it takes. I'm not going to say that my sleep pattern is going to get back to a healthy level tomorrow, because I might stay up till 3 a.m. Who knows? But I need to get back to a healthy sleep pattern. I really do, because this is crazy. You know, I can't be falling asleep early and then getting up at the crack thinking about today's political climate, and it keep me up till 5 a.m. and then I might have to go pee, and then after I pee, I might go to sleep and wake up at 10 a.m. That's very unhealthy, because unhealthy sleep pattern means unhealthy eating habits, mean unhealthy exercising or no exercising at all, means just a plethora of just medical issues and mental health issues. So yes, I do need to get back to a better sleep schedule. I really do. And I do. And I want you all to hold me accountable to that too. I want you all to hold me accountable to a healthier sleep schedule, because some of you all do not have a healthy sleep schedule as well. People be hitting me up at 3, 4 a.m. I'm like, what the hell you doing up at 4:16 a.m. at the crack on a Saturday? Why am I receiving messages this early in the a.m.? Y'all get some sleep. Y'all get some sleep. Next episode, because see, I got some things going on. See, I'm double booked. Next episode is going to be February 28th in the year of our Lord 2025 at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Yes, I am going to go back to a Friday schedule. Even though this is a Saturday episode, I might move it to a Saturday afternoon schedule, but the Friday evening schedule actually works for me and my weekly schedule. So who knows? I might move it to a Saturday afternoon, because I got more viewership on Saturday afternoon. So Saturday afternoon might be the new schedule, but as of right now, the next episode will be next Friday, February 28th, the year of our Lord 2025 at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. The next episode of Your Mental Health Matters, Staying Mentally Aware. Please beat me there. Don't meet me there. Closing gem, aim to inspire. Aim to inspire yourself. Aim to inspire others. Aim to inspire your neighbors, your co-workers, the people that you go to school with, the people at the grocery store, the people that check you out, the cashiers, the bank tellers. Aim to inspire. Because if you aim to inspire the next person, that might encourage that person to aim to inspire the next person after that. So, aim to inspire people. We need to make this world a better place. We really do. So aim to inspire yourself and the people around you. That's the closing gem of the week. And with that said, thank you for joining me for this very short and sweet episode of Your Mental Health Matters, Staying Mentally Aware. Again, please email me. Any part of the globe can email me. Email does work around the world. So email me, ymhmsma@gmail.com. Join me for another live episode of Your Mental Health Matters, Staying Mentally Aware next Friday, February 28th, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, here on the U of the Tube. Until then, please protect your peace by any means necessary, and do nothing without intention. Always be intentional with everything that you do in life, and protect you. Protect the people around you. Tell somebody that you love them. Pick up the phone and randomly call them and say, I love you and I protect your peace by any means necessary. So until next Friday, I love you all. That was the quickest hour that I've ever endured. Bye.